Can't Copy Respect. I'm back on my boxing-ish. I'm about to talk about this past Broner Pacquiao fight, where I stand, how I feel. Definitely like, subscribe, and share as much as possible. Tell me, give me some feedback, comment below. You know what I'm saying? I'm back on my boxing-ish. Tell me how you feel, man. Let's get it. So I'm going to start by saying I'm a huge Adrian Broner fan. When he first came on the scene, and he just had so much raw talent. And, you know, the antics that he was doing, you clearly see what it was. He was mimicking Floyd and trying to do his own twist on it for this modern age and trying to be like the new Floyd. And I was like, cool. If you're going to do that, you got to back it up, right? You got to be there. You got to, you know what I'm saying, fit those shoes. And if you're going to be better than Floyd, you're going to have to show us something better than what Floyd did, right? So I was a huge fan. Cocky, confident, cool. Antics aside, talent was there. That was undeniable. A lot of talent. So as he aged in boxing and he was getting his wins up and stuff, I'm like, yo, he's looking good. I'm thinking like, you know, Broner might be really the next one to be the cash cow of boxing, and everyone's gonna have to go through him. That's what it was looking like. You know, I liked that his offense was on point. Defense, it was good, but it wasn't no Floyd. It wasn't no shoulder roll Floyd, even though he had it. But it was okay. It was like a B-level Floyd defense. You know what I'm saying? He did get hit a lot too early on. I didn't like that much. But his offense was always good. But his defense was definitely a little bit questionable. And we never seen him really get chin checked, or, you know, people question his chin. We didn't really see him get hit and how he respond. So that was a big, like, you know, we got to see in the test of time when he fights new opponents how he's going to be. Now, for the most recent fight, him and Pacquiao, there was certain things I just didn't like that he was doing. All right, so when he first started doing his promo and stuff, he was like, you know, I'm this for the hood. He's doing it for the hood, you know, and that's good and well. He's doing it for the hood, right? But ain't Broner the same one that his car got shot up a couple years ago, and his mentally he was just not there anymore? But you fighting for the hood? Why you doing that? It's like, why are you fighting for the hood when you've been in the street stuff, you got homies in the street stuff, and you never seen any positivity from that? Why you not fighting for your family? Why you not fighting for your kids? Why must you stay putting on the hood? Oh, I'm doing it for the hood. I'm doing this for the hood. It's for the hood. For what? You saying you potentially making $100 million? You're not bringing that back to the hood. You're doing it for your family. You're doing it for your betterment of your family, right? You're doing it for the people around you. You're not doing it for the hood. So that was one thing I was just like, come on, man, just stop. Don't mention that. You're not doing it for the hood. You the same. Your car got shot up. So what are you doing for the hood for? Hood don't show you no love like that. Not saying you in particular, but the hood do not love you, man. Once you out and you make that bread, you come back, the hate gonna always be there. And you already see how they move against you. So why would you do it for the hood and not do it for the people that you love? Don't put on for the hood like that, because they ain't putting on for you. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're a hometown, yo, once you get money, they just hate you like that. The hate is always going to be there. It's always going to be real. So I just ain't like that, man. Fight for your family. Fight for your kids, man. Now, in the Pacquiao fight, why Broner had such a low output of punches? I was just like, come on, you know you cannot win like that. Manny Pacquiao, he's throwing a valley of punches. He's landing his hands loose. You know, Broner just couldn't find his way to counter him. And every once in a while when he did let his hands go, it was good. It was a little positive. He was fighting great, but come on now. You cannot be throwing low punch outputs every round, think you're winning. And you got your corner thinking, oh, we got that round. How you going to gas him like that? If you're going to keep telling your fighter, oh, you got that round, the fighter's going to be, okay, since I know what I did that round, I'm going to continue it. And you having to hear your corner say that, it's like, bro, why are they doing that? Because you condition the fighter like, oh, cool, I could skate a few rounds doing this because they said I won that round. Don't do that, man. This corner had him feeling from the start. I ain't like that. Like, you going to tell fighter, be real with him. Let your hands go. I feel like Broner always had a problem letting his hands go. Always had a problem letting his hands go. And he got the talent to let your hands go, but he just, It's like you in there with Manny Pacquiao. The man's 40 years old. You faster than him. You stronger than him. Why is Pacquiao over here outworking you? For what? What? How is Pacquiao 40 years old outworking you? You young. You're not even 30 yet. And Pacquiao outworking you? Come on, bro. Pacquiao throwing more punches than you? He's 40. The man's old. You should have had the upper hand on that man every round. Been on his butt. Like, you should have been on him. No homo. Pause. Feel me? You should have been on your ish and taking Pacquiao out. Like, there's no way you're telling me this man is standing in front of you and you're not taking him out of here. Like, he shouldn't even be standing in front of you. You should have been mad every time he was in front of you. Like, get this man, get out of my face. There's no way Pacquiao should have been in front of you. He's old. He's 40. Get him out. He's still dangerous. I respect that. I'm not here disrespecting Pacquiao. But Broner he's just in a different level. I thought he would have been way more focused. Let his hands go. Show him the difference between a 29-year-old and a 40-year-old. And Broner, you've been wanting to fight. So you're telling me back when Pacquiao was younger, when you wanted to fight early on and it was not trying to give you the bread you wanted, Pacquiao probably would have knocked you out then. He was younger then. He was more vicious then. He probably would have knocked you out back then. Something crazy too. But now you fought him when you're 40 and he looked good. Shit was, come on now, man. Stop it. You're not telling me that 40-year-old man is out here beating up a 29 vet. You already a vet in the game. You know the tricks and crazy. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. There's no way Pacquiao's doing that to you. There's no way. I cannot sit here and say I'm still a major Adrian Broner fan. I can't stay here and say that. Because I seen too many BS out of him. You feel me? Come on, man. All that talent you had, and then you let this 40-year-old man do that to you. Then you come out and the fight is over. You're going to say, oh, I won. I don't care what people, I dictated the fight. I won. Where? You dictated where? What did you do there? The man was out punching you. You didn't feel his punches in your face, your body? The man was out punching you. How you felt like you was doing better than him? How? I don't get it. How? How do you feel like you won? How? You dictated the fight. That's what he said. How? Man had you on the ropes. You was rope dope. Like, come on, bro. Stop. Take your loss like a man and just go back to the drawing board and do better. But you can't come out and say, yo, I won that fight. You look stupid then. Now you look stupid. Then you on your Instagram showing all your people that feel like you won. You should cut them people off. They're them people that's lying to you. Oh, yeah, you won that fight. AB is all good. Don't worry about that. Those are the people you need to cut off. If they're not going to tell you the truth, why you have them there for? How's that your man's? If they seen a fight and they feel like you won, how? Then you're going to tell me they don't know ish about boxing. That's what you're going to have to say. They don't know ish about boxing, right? Because there's no way majority rules that you did not win that fight. A 40-year-old man was all in your face. Something crazy. You didn't win that fight. So every last person that was texting those texts that you was put them on Instagram, you need to cut them off. They ain't there for you. That's not support. You tell a man the truth. You tell a man the truth. You tell him today wasn't your night. You know what I'm saying? Yo, get back in your grizzly. I know you could do this. You know, you give him more positivity, but you don't lie and say you won the fight. Now you saying you putting that in the man's head, messing with his psyche. You don't do that. So those people around you doing that, cut them off. Big facts. At this point of Adrian Broner's career, right? Every major fight he had that was going to propel him to bigger heights, he came up short. He fell short. He didn't perform to what people thought he would have. And that's starting with the Maidana fight. You know how dangerous Maidana was. And I gave Broner the utmost 100% credit for the Maidana fight. You know why? Because he took the fight. He wasn't scared. He really was any can get it. You know his saying, any can could get it. Anyone could get it, right? He fought Maidana. He was not scared. People was like, yo, you're not going to fight Maidana, though. He stepped up. I respect that. That's what I liked about him when he was coming up. He was not scared. He believed in his talents, and he know he wanted that bag. So he going to do it. He stepped up to Maidana. How dangerous Maidana was? You crazy? He stepped up and he went, fought Maidana, and that was the biggest fight. If he had won that fight, come on now. Come on now. It would have been bad. It would have been bad. But the Maidana fight, he got knocked down first time. Maidana just so unorthodox. He wasn't ready for that. He just wasn't ready for that. But in between that middle rounds, I said, okay, he got the knockdown. Cool. Broner came back. He was like, come on now. He was like 4 or 5 rounds in, and he was using his skills. I was like, that's how you outbox him. That's all you had to do, Maidana. Keep him at bay, outbox him. And he was doing that. But then he did something wrong, and he stood right in front of Maidana. I think it was like the 8th round, and boom, he got dropped again. You know, you had to keep sticking and moving. It was working for him early on. After the knockdown, he got back up. He outboxed the ish out of Maidana, killing him. And I'm like, that's how you win a fight. He gonna win the fight by cards if he keep doing that. And he was doing it till he stood in front of him and he stopped moving. And he got knocked down 8th round. Something crazy, but Broner, man. Mikey Garcia fight. Man was on a radio station talking hella heat, man. Come on. And I know that's how you sell a fight. That's how you doing it. That's how you style. Cool. Doing the Mayweather thing. Talk your ish. I feel you, young man. But you go fight Mikey Garcia. You laid another egg. That man beat you up. Had his leather all in your face, man. Come on, Broner. I was like, yo, this is the fight. He gonna come back. Because Mikey Garcia, a lot of people hyping him up. I think he aight. He aight, but he not there. Everyone think he hot crazy. Mikey Garcia is not that crazy, man. He's average to me. You know what I mean? And you go fight Mikey and you don't put out your best output. That was just, what was you doing, man? He was staying on the ropes, just landing, just bomb on you. Like, come on. Mikey can't hold a candle to you. All the talent you got, speed you got. He don't got that. He don't got the footwork you got. He ain't got the hand speed you got. Boy, you out here chilling on the ropes, letting him bomb on you. For what? I feel like it's Broner just, he fell short of actually focusing. He does not focus. His focus outside the ring never leads him inside the ring so he can win fights. It's his focus. It's his focus. I truly believe that. He just don't be that focused outside the ring. He be so much distractions. You know, he's so much into the life. He got so much money into his life. I feel like that's how he even got the Pacquiao fight, you ask me. But he was coming off a loss. There's other people that deserve that fight before him. But, you know, so into the life, so marketable, we're going to get him. We'll get him. So that's what he does. So, but there's a consequence to that. If you're in that life and you're in a nightclub, you're promoting, you rapping, doing all this, if you're not putting that same effort in the gym to win, what is all that for? You're going to fall short. Your career going to take a hit. And clearly it did. He lost to Mikey Garcia. Now, I ain't like that loss. That was the loss I feel like he really could have won. He could have won if he really was on his bag. You know what I mean? But he didn't. The next fight that I was highly disappointed in, Jesse Vargas. Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York. I was in a building. I'm like, AB need a knockout. AB need to do this dude dirty. Who is Jesse Vargas anyway? He ain't AB, right? So I'm thinking Broner about to really do something. If you're gonna do it for the hood, it was right there. Do it for the hood in Brooklyn. Savages was all out there. I was there. I was among them. Feel me? And Broner laid an egg again. How you gonna get a draw with this man? What? A draw? Who the fuck is Jesse Vargas? Who is that man? And you get a draw with him? Come on, man. That was not a good look. I just, come on. The whole fight, I'm like, what is he doing? It was just, come on, bro. That was another loss. It was like, he ain't AB anymore. He don't let his hands go. He's just walking up. Just horrible fight. Horrible. Ended up a draw. Then, even, you know, another disappointing loss, I feel. This is no in order. It's not in order. But Sean Porter. And he admitted that he wasn't focused. If he was a focused man. But he goes to tell you he wasn't focused. The man focus is just not there. He's not buckled down. I truly believe if Adrian Broner was to settle down and really focus on his craft and perfect it, the essentials, he would win majority of his fights. The talent is there. He would win. But if you're not focused on your opponent and you got a whole lot of other distractions you doing, Instagram, got to make sure you're always looking great, you're not focused. Come on, your mental ain't there. So once you're in the ring, you're ready defeated. You're ready defeated. And that's the sad truth, because I truly feel like now that Adrian Broner got all these losses now, he's the modern day Zab Judah. And that's no disrespect to Zab. But Zab suffered from the same fate. His focus just wasn't there. He wanted the life. So he ain't focused on his craft. And Adrian Broner, same thing. All that talent going to waste. Because lack of focus. Why? For what? You try to copy what Floyd did. Man, Floyd had the perfect balance of his regular life and boxing. Perfect balance. That's what we never seen it before. We thought he would have been distracted the same way. We never seen it before. We thought Broner was going to be the same. I thought Broner was going to be the same way. Floyd already laid the groundwork. He showed you how to do it. And I know Floyd must have talked to him how to really focus on boxing and have that same life outside. But Broner was just too much for him. And now he's the modern day Zab. Zab, all that talent Zab had, you crazy? All the talent Zab had, and he ended up being like a gatekeeper at the end. The last impressive fight Broner had was when he fought Brooklyn dude. What's his name? Paulie. When he fought Paulie Malignaggi. Great fight. That really showed him that. To me, that really propelled him after that. Because the fight, the promotion, everything, crazy. And he did his thing. But I'm going to end it here. Tell me guys what you think. Comment below. Subscribe. You know, we need AB back, man. Someone put an APB out for AB. We need him back. We need him focused. Somebody delete his gram. Get him right back in the gym. Sleeping there. Focus. Because this man's career is in jeopardy. Now that he got that Manny Pacquiao bag, and he talking about close to 100 mil, you think he going to be focused now? Come on, man. This is Can't Copy Respect. Tell me, guys, what you think, man. You know what I mean? Comment below, share it, subscribe, all that. I'm out, man. 1.